Good evening, KU.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so sorry.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm Tristan Allen.
I'm Nathaniel Duncan. Well, today's been a pretty busy day with politics, mainly concerning the candidates for this upcoming election. Trump said impeachment is a waste of time and doubled down on his statements against Joe and Hunter Biden. This has been going on for the past couple weeks. Apparently, all this dirt that Trump has apparently had on Joe Biden with Ukraine and everything. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I don't know. It's pretty concerning, but I don't know if he'll be removed from office.
I mean, they always say he's going to be removed from office, but nothing usually ever comes about it because they usually don't have enough people to push it along. But he hasn't. People are saying that he's been doing wrong, but he hasn't been proven of doing anything wrong yet. It's just rumors now that people have been continuing to circulate since he's been elected in 2016. But we shall see if those are true.
What did Trump say about Biden?
He said he's corrupt.
Yeah, he's corrupt. Yeah.
He also said he's never been a smart guy, and he's less smart now than he ever was. I think Joe Biden is actually a very reasonable person. I don't agree with some of the things he says, but I think he's a very reasonable and competent politician, more so than Donald Trump. Donald Trump's not really a politician, and he's not a very good spokesperson except with the insults he throws out. But other than that, I think Joe Biden is a very good candidate for the Democratic Party.
In other news, another elderly candidate is not faring well either. According to reports, Bernie Sanders was hospitalized. He had a chest discomfort. At 78, he is the oldest 2020 candidate. He canceled some of his events after having 2 stents inserted into a blocked artery. However, he is said to be in good spirits.
Well, that's good to hear. You never want to see someone, especially that old, and I know he has a lot of supporters, but I don't think he's going to progress that far because I think he might be too radical for some, but we'll see. But all the best to Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, regardless of where you stand on the political aisle, let's hope that Bernie Sanders does get well.
And we also have a statement from Les Miles about senior football player Khalil Herbert. He released a statement that said that Khalil is no longer with the football team and he wishes all his endeavors in the future for the best and his family in good health. So are you going to late night?
Yeah, I'm going to late night. Are you going to late night?
I'm not. I went last year, and I thought it was a really big waste of time because I got there at about 1 o'clock, and we didn't even get in till 5:30. And the basketball, or what people want to see is the men's basketball. No offense to the women's basketball, but I think most people go there for the men's basketball scrimmage. That didn't get started till like 10 o'clock. And the guest I had last year was 2 Chainz. He didn't start till like 9:30. So, I mean, if you haven't gone, I'd suggest going. It's a good experience, but I found it kind of boring waiting for some of that stuff.
Yeah, you got to go at least once during your time at KU. You don't have to go every other year, but you should at least try and find at least one time you're going to late night. However, you did say that you didn't get in until 5:30. They are doing a lottery system.
They were doing that. I know some people that were at Fog around 6 yesterday doing the lottery. I'm not that. I mean, I love basketball, but I'm not getting up at 5 to go to late night in the Fog with Snoop Dogg. I'm just not.
Yeah, I, however, did camp, and oh boy, that was really rough on me. I got up really early at around 4:30 just so I could get to Allen Fieldhouse so I can get camping with my group. Yeah, that was not a pleasant experience, but I mean, it's good to have that experience. I feel like everyone should camp at least once.
For sure. Also, this weekend we got football hosting the number 6 Oklahoma with Heisman hopeful Jalen Hurts. Probably going to be a blowout. But be sure to show up to the game and support the team. Yeah. It's always good to support the team. And that's about all the time we got. So we'll be back with our guest and later the news.
For students searching for a way to stay active in an outdoorsy way, the City of Lawrence has bike trails running in every direction, and with the new bike share program, we can stay in shape as we tour the sights of our beautiful city. Clinton Lake is only a short 30-minute bike ride away from Daisy Hill and has the most incredible sunset location in all of Lawrence. Walking campus may give you the KU calves, but biking can give you the KU thighs. Bike Lawrence today.
Hi guys, welcome back. Today we have our special guest here, and thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Can you give us a brief introduction for yourself?
My name is Fatimah. I am from Saudi Arabia. I spent about 4 years and a few months in the US, and I study architecture.
So why did you pick KU?
I decided to come to KU because I have 3 siblings studying here in KU. That's like the main reason.
Yeah, okay. So how does your life like in KU as a student?
As an international student, it was a little bit difficult at the beginning because of the language barrier, and I was extremely shy person. But then it got better after I started making friends and spending time with people.
Yeah. So do you work on campus or?
I do work on campus. I do 2 jobs. The first one for the Applied English Center as a language and culture liaison, and the other one is with International Support Services as an orientation leader.
Yeah, okay. So you mentioned you work at the AEC.
Yes.
So can you tell us like how does that work?
So the AEC is the place where international students take English classes as a second language. And I work for Conversation Group, where it's a place for students to practice their English casually with me and my other coworkers.
Yeah. So is it different to be a student than to be an employee at the KU?
Yeah, it's definitely different because as a student, I'm just gonna go and chill and talk to people and then get back home. But as an employee, I have the responsibility to make sure that everyone is getting a chance to talk or get a beneficial time from Conversation Group.
So how does your personality change through time, through your experience at KU?
When I came here, I was extremely shy.
Yeah, you mentioned.
But after I spent a lot of time with different people from different cultures and different countries, most of my friends are actually from China. It helped me like change my personality in a really good way, and I really like it.
Yeah. So do you have any suggestions for like our international students to improve our English? So that's something I'm struggling with.
I would say always use your English, even if you're not confident, because using it is what makes it improve. If you don't use it, it get lost somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I always say like use it, even if it's not that good.
So do you have anything that you want to add on?
Yes, I actually do photography, so I would really appreciate if you follow my photography account on Facebook and Instagram. My ID is F6 Camera.
I will follow your account after the video.
you.
So thank you for coming today.
You're welcome. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks. We'll be back with the news. Thanks.
From adversity, we rose. We made history and became pioneers, voyagers, champions, Jayhawks. And when our chant rises, haunting and hallowed, Jayhawks are telling the world what's near. Victory.
Welcome back. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Amanda. This is your Wednesday Good Evening KU International News Update. Monsoons in India are responsible for the deaths of 1,600 people. The rainy season lasts more than 3 months, and this year's monsoon is the heaviest in 25 years. The rainfall total is 10% higher than the 50-year average.
The People's Republic of China hosted a nationwide celebration on Tuesday of its 70th anniversary in Beijing. President Xi Jinping presided over a large military parade and pageant involving 100,000 performers as China commemorated the 70th anniversary of communist rule and its rapid emergence as a global power.
The reason behind the shooting at a parade in Hong Kong hasn't been determined, but a Hong Kong police officer opened fire yesterday on an 18-year-old student protester. Shooting is the first despite the long of violence in Hong Kong. The teenage protester remained in critical condition until Tuesday night.
A World Health Organization reports say Russian alcohol consumption decreased by 43% from 2003 to 2016. Former President Dmitry Medvedev introduced alcohol control measures, which included advertising restrictions, increased taxes on alcohol, and a ban on alcohol sales between certain hours. A direct benefit is that life expectancy in Russia reached a historic peak in 2018.
KU has announced that after the 20th day of enrollment for the fall semester, the university has achieved all-time highs in student recruitment and success. Overall enrollment has decreased, but by only 0.3%. And according to the International Support Services website, more than 2,000 international students from over 100 countries attend KU.
In sports, today is day 6 at the IAAF World Track and Field Championships in Doha, Qatar. Yesterday, 2 of the 5 current and former Jayhawks competed with great success. Senior Bryce Hoppel ran a personal best 1:44.25 in the 800 meters to place 4th overall, and senior Gleb Dudarev threw the hammer 76 meters even to advance to today's finals, where he finished 8th.
And now we'll wrap it up for today's news update. Please keep watching, and after the break, Adrian will be here for the weather update.
Hello and welcome back to Good Evening KU. I'm Adrian Campa here with your weather forecast. Now taking a look at current weather, or current temperatures rather, you can see from this map a strong cold front. If you take a look at the northwestern part of the United States, it's very cold. Temperatures in the 30s to 50s. And the northwest part of Kansas, they're in the 40s to 50s. Now that's fall-like temperatures. The eastern part of the state and southeastern part of the state, we're still experiencing summer-like temperatures with temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s. But right here, this is where the cold front is sitting, so it is practically on top of Lawrence. So the next couple hours, our temperatures are going to drop rapidly. Now currently, you can see we have a temperature of 76 degrees. Scattered thunderstorms are in the area, and it is very humid. We have a dew point temperature of 71 degrees, so it feels miserable outside. Our winds are from the southwest still, continuing to draw up that tropical moisture from the south at 10 miles an hour. But that, again, is going to change. We're going to transition to a northerly wind, bringing that cooler air from the north. Now, looking into this evening from 6 to 9 p.m., temperatures should start to cool off to around 66 degrees, but we are expecting more thunderstorms to develop from the western part of the state and move this way. So it is going to be very wet for the next several hours, and around 7 to 8, this is when our wind should switch directions and bring that cooler air from the north. Now these temperatures right here could actually change some if that front hurries up and gets through sooner than expected. These temperatures will drop pretty rapidly. We could see a 20-degree drop. Now for tonight, we're expecting a low temperature of 49 degrees. Storms early, and then once we get around midnight, we should start to dry out, but more clouds will be building in, and we'll have a northwest wind from 10 to 15 miles an hour. Now for tomorrow, a lot of these clouds that will build in tonight will be sticking around. It'll be considerably cloudy and breezy with gusts over 15 miles an hour. Now looking at our extended forecast, our best bet for some more moisture will be Saturday with an 80% chance of thunderstorms. Sunday is looking partly cloudy, high of 69, and then Monday 70. So we will start to warm back up next week, but overall, it's looking like fall will be sticking around in more upper 70s and low 80s. Well, that's all we have for you tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.